Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Schoeneck Jr. of Kicks Clothing, and this is episode 3 of Kicks Back, where I share people's stories of business and entrepreneurship. Today I have Zak Mills of Funletz. Welcome, Zak.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And we're going to get right into the questions here. Tell me a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, your dreams as a kid, and how it's kind of led to where you are today.
So I'm from Camillus. I went to West Genesee High School. And as a kid, I've always wanted to start and run my own company. In elementary school and middle school, I ran my own haunted houses that I would set up with my dad and help manage through the whole thing. And then in high school, I started my own landscaping company, which I had for several years. And now I'm currently on to Funletz, so I've really been interested for a while now.
Okay, cool. Now, when and I guess why and when did you decide to start Funletz?
So I started Funletz a little over 2 years ago, and really it was at 5 a.m. I was laying in my bed. I was looking up business idea after business idea constantly because it was really all that was on my mind. And I realized that aglets, which are the plastic tips on shoelaces and a lot of sweatshirts, are everywhere. And there's nothing really you can put on them or attach to them. And the same goes for zippers.
Okay.
So knowing that and doing a lot of research and seeing that there was a market for it and that kids could like it, schools, businesses, I really thought this could be something that I could do.
Okay, cool. Now, do you want to explain what a funlet is to people that kind of don't know? I guess you have them right here.
Yeah, so this is a funlet. It's a rubber charm that attaches to aglets, which you can see is right here. And they also attach to zippers with a ziplet, which I have on my keys.
Okay, cool.
So this little plastic thing here is the ziplet. And this can go on any zipper or keychain. You just push the funlet through here. And the same goes for an aglet. You just push it through the top here, pull it through the bottom like so, and then there's a back hole so that it stays in and will not fall off.
All right, cool. What has been some of your biggest challenges with starting Funletz?
Probably finding a manufacturer was the toughest challenge. It took several months, and it's not only finding the right manufacturer, but finding one that you can trust, one that has good quality, and also timeliness is a big factor.
Okay, and you connected through your manufacturer through your CAD, the gentleman who created your CAD renderings, correct?
Yeah, we were able to use him, and he had some connections that helped out a lot.
Okay, and what would you say a typical day is like for you? I know you're still in college, so this is, Funletz is a creation that is well beyond or before, a lot of entrepreneurs, it's after college. But what's a typical day like for you? Because you are in school and you are running Funletz. How does that go?
Yeah, it can be hectic. I usually, when I'm at Siena College, I'll wake up, go to my classes for the day. I might have a business call or a meeting to go to for Funletz. I then go do whatever Funletz work I have to do, whether it be posting on social media or emailing potential partners. And then I also work for a commercial real estate company. So I do work with them for a couple hours throughout the day, and then I go and finally do my homework.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit different than the first couple people I've had come in, which is kind of cool to see someone like yourself still in school, but starting a business. I think it's encouraging, hopefully encouraging for young people to see.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest or most memorable moment with Funletz so far that you would say?
Most memorable moment will probably be the West Genesee varsity football game we first set up at, since it was the first time we had all the designs finally made, and we really didn't know how well we were going to do. And it was windy. And,
I was there.
And but it ended up doing a lot better than expected.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see a lot of people There was a lot of people at the game. The only thing that was really kind of a disruptive factor was the wind. I mean, it was blowing your signs all over and the Funletz, but people were still coming down to the table and checking them out. It was just cool to see the excitement right then and there.
Yeah.
What would you say your first memory of Kicks clothing was? I know I started in like 2009, 2010, so you probably were in maybe middle school at the time or even earlier.
Yeah.
So I guess when was the first time? What was your memory of Kicks?
My first memory was it was at a John Pepper lacrosse tournament.
Okay.
I remember I went up to your stand. I knew a lot of friends, and a lot of kids in my school had Kicks apparel, and I really wanted one of my own. And even though it wasn't a silhouette of me, I was able to get it was a rubber bracelet and sunglasses.
Okay, yeah.
And I had them for a while.
Yeah, that's cool. I think I remember seeing like you took a picture with recently, or maybe a couple years ago, with the Kicks with the Kicks bracelet. So that was cool.
Yeah.
The prop here that you brought. Can you tell us a little bit of the story behind it and why it's important?
Yeah. So this is the first Funletz prototype, which was not made by our manufacturer but our engineer. So it's a little different of a process, which is why it's kind of tearing a little bit and the colors are a little faded, which doesn't happen now. But yeah, this was probably the first time it went from a concept to an actual product in hand, and really neat.
Yeah, that's cool. What would you say you've learned so far with running a business? And that's the part one of this question, and I'll get into part two a little bit after that, and after you answer that.
I would say you have to be persistent, and that I think you really have to love what you're doing, because there can be times that it's tough and you might think it's all over, there's a lot going on, but you just got to push through it, and really it'll be okay at the end.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. You have to you're gonna get told no a lot, and you just kind of gotta keep going, and eventually you're gonna see a yes, but it might take 100 phone calls. So that's definitely true. And I guess I know you're still young into it, but what kind of advice would you give that you've kind of learned so far to a person that's looking to start a business?
I would say start with the potential customers that you think, they might change throughout, but really who you think will like your idea, your business, and talk to them first, because they'll give you a lot of feedback. And don't just go to your friends and family, go to random strangers or store owners, and really pitch it to everyone you can and get all the feedback, and I think that's a good start.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts on the future of Funletz in the next couple years? Where do you want it to be? How do you see it? How do you see it growing?
Yeah, we want to expand our licensing to more colleges. We want to get into professional sports like the NBA, NFL, and we also want to license with entertainment companies like Disney. Create characters like that, and also get into some big box retailers like Five Below, Walmart, Target, and really get our name out there.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, he's Zach and Funletz. They have a couple licenses already. One with Siena College, where you're at right now, and then SU, which is a big one.
Yeah.
So, and I know right now it's still kind of a challenge trying to get in within SU and getting it in. I think another big thing would be to get in with SUs like bookstores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been cool. And then lastly, how do people find you if they're looking for Funletz?
So we have all social medias, from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Our most popular is Instagram, at Funletz. You can find us at. And we have a website at funletz.com, and we're also on Amazon. So we're a little bit, and we're also setting up at events all the time. So
all right.
You can catch us there.
Cool. All right. Well, that concludes episode 3 of Kicks Back with Zak Mills of Funletz. Thank you, Zak.
Thank you.